after compression, we have started with tablet coating. In tablet coating, yesterday we had seen that it is a very important step. Okay, and then we went on further to see what is the objectives or what is the needs or what is the importance of tablet coating. Which you all answered very nicely that the main purpose is physical and chemical protection and to mask the taste and odor, and also it gives we can modify the release of the drug. It also avoids incompatibility and gives elegance to the drug wherever it becomes very compatible. Then we went on further to see the coating process. In coating process, we saw that we must prepare a coating solution. Okay, and this coating solution is sprayed or it is applied onto the moving beds of tablet. When you're doing that, you also apply heat so that the solvent is getting evaporated, and that evaporated solvent is then you apply exhaust to it, and you remove that solvent that is being removed because of the evaporation or because of the hot air. And in all this process, what happens is a layer of coat is getting formed onto the tablet. Now, how this whole process happens? So there are some equipments that have been involved in order to carry out this coating process. Like you have equipments to prepare granules, like you have equipments to prepare your tablets, compress the tablets. In the similar manner, you have equipments in order to coat the tablet. Today, we are going to talk about these equipments in our tutorial. So, if you want to classify these equipments can be classified into 3 types. In general, as such, classification is not given in any textbook, but in general, you can classify them into 3 types for our convenience. First type would be the standard coating pan, the traditional coating pan, the coating pan which is used for many years, and the modifications that are done in these coating pans. Second type of equipments, we can classify them as perforated coating pans. So in standard coating pan, there are no perforations. In perforated coating pans, there is perforation which is there to the standard coating pan. We are going to see that in detail. And the third category, you can say it may be the fluidized bed coating. So that will be the third category. So in this way, we are going to study these equipments in our today's tutorial. Let us move ahead. Let us move ahead with our standard coating pan. Now, this standard coating pan, you can say, is a conventional coating pan. So this on the right hand side, you can see over here is the conventional coating pan. Okay, this is circular in shape. If you can see over here, it is more or less a circular coating pan made up of stainless steel. It is mounted onto a stand. Okay, so this is the stand on which it is mounted, which is fixed to an assembly, to a motor, which makes this pan rotate. So this is how the pan is rotated. You will see the what you call that the movement over here, the video over here. Okay. Usually the diameter, the inner diameter, it ranges from 8 inches to 60 inches. The inner diameter would range of the pan range from 8 inches to 60 inches. Okay. The differences depends upon the amount of tablet. They say as the diameter increases, okay, the amount of tablet that can be coated inside this pan also increases. You have an R&D type of an coater which coats near about 50 to 100 tablets, which is there in our pilot pan. You must have seen it already. So that coats near about 50 to 100 tablets. And you can have an industrial coater, standard coating pan. Okay, in this coating pan, you can coat to near about 8,000 to 10,000 tablets. Okay, up to that. From 100 to 50 to 100, you can coat to near about 1,000 to 10,000. You can say the tablets. Okay, as I told you, this circular pan is mounted onto the angular stand, and this stand and this motor helps it to rotate horizontally. Okay, you apply heated air. If you see over here, a heated air is applied on the left hand side. You can see it is heated air is applied onto the bed of the tablet, and the exhaust is getting removed. Both this process happens through the front of the pan. So from the front of the pan, you apply you can see over here, So this is applying the heat, and you apply some, and you have the exhaust over here, which is going to remove this solvent from that bed, whereby a film is going to get formed onto the tablets. Okay. The spraying of this material is done with the help of the spray gun. So you have a spray gun. With the help of this spray gun, you spray the coating composition onto this tablet, right? So this is about the coating pen. So this is how the rotation takes place of the coating pen onto the angular stem with the help of the motor. These inside whatever are present, if you can hear me, these are the baffles. Okay, these are the baffles which are present over here. Okay, right. This is how the movement happens. Now let us move ahead with the advantage of the spraying system. Okay, now as I told you, the spraying of the coating material is done with the help of the gun. Okay, what are the advantages of the spray system? There are two types of system. There are two ways by which you can apply the coating solution. One is known as layering method, and second is known as spraying method. In layering method, you take the coating solution, and this coating solution is poured onto the tablets. Whereas in spraying system, you spray the system off. You spray the coating material onto the tablet. The spraying system definitely has many advantages. Okay. Again, if you have visited Mapro, have you visited Mapro along with Polshitevar, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, you have not visited Mapro. Fine. Okay, if you have gone to Mapro, Lonavala, Mahabaleshwar ke pehle jo aata hai. Okay, if you have seen over there, you prepare chocolates out of, they coat the chocolate. They coat the what you call it, dry fruits with the chocolate solution. If you have seen that process, the process by which they coat it is nothing but the lading method. They take the coating solution, the chocolate solution, into the jug, and they pour it onto the your dry fruits. Okay, and it gets coated. So that process nothing but the lading process, not very widely used nowadays. Okay, because the spraying system has many advantages. The first advantage, it is very fast in nature. Second, there is even distribution of the solution. Third, it reduces the drying time. And fourth, it gives continuous application of the solution onto the field. Okay, because of this, okay, spraying system is very widely used. Let us see further. This is one of the R&D coater. Okay, the tablets are also prepared in-house by that person. This is the spray gun that I'm talking about. This one is the hot air. The hot air has been blown on it. Whatever exhaust is getting removed. So this is an R&D coater which is of 6 inch. Okay, right? Moving ahead. Okay, if you have understood this coating procedure and this coating pan, then let us talk about what all modifications you do in this coating pan, and what all modifications you require in order to make the process more better. What modification will you suggest in this coating pan? Can you write down in the chat box fast? What all modifications do you suggest can be done, or which processes can be modified to have better product? What modification do you suggest over here? Fast, I'm waiting for your answer. Nobody? Speed of rotation, okay, good. Good, Sanjana. Next. Tell me what all modifications you can do. So you can you have to set the motor in such a way by the modification less attrition. If you increase the speed of rotation, then the attrition is going to be more. If you reduce the speed of rotation, then the attrition is going to be less. Yes. Anything else? But Sanjana, let me tell you that your tablets are prepared in such a way that they can bear the attrition whatever is there in coating. Okay. Next. Fantastic, Sanjana. Anything else? Anything else? What are modifications? Which are the processes that are involved into it? Just think about the processes. You can tell about the modifications. I give you one more time to think. Fast. Anybody? Okay. Is there something related to coating solution? Coating solution is something different that we are going to study next, Sanjana. Okay. We are just talking about the equipments now. What Ritika is saying, sir, I had a doubt. Won't the force of spray gun tamper the surface of the tablet or make it uneven? No, absolutely not. Okay. Very fine droplets come out of these guns. Okay. Very fine droplets. Right? And they are not going to tamper your tablet, or they are not going to make your surface uneven. In fact, they are going to make it even. Dilution of coating solution. Coating solution, Isha, we are going to talk about later. Okay. We are talking about the machine as of now. What modifications you can do in the machine. More duration time of coating. So how are you going to modify that machine? You are going to play the machine for a longer period of time, Chika. I am talking about modification inside the machines. Think. Something to reduce the thickness, then that is also related. Okay. Marane Prathamesh, tell me, how can you reduce the sticking of the tablets? How can you reduce the sticking? Think on that lines. Drying, fantastic, Jivika. So what is the first thing that you are going to modify? What modification can you do? So the first modification that you can do is you can increase the drying. You can improve upon the drying. Okay, that is the first modification that you can do. That is the improvement in drying, and that is the bigger modification that you are going to do in these equipments. Anything else that you can suggest? Okay, fine. Let us see now what are the modifications that your literature talks about. One is improvement in the spraying system. Okay, that we have already done by using the spray guns, etc. That system can be modified. Second, importantly, as Jivika talked about, and as Arne Pathamesh also was thinking on that lines, was improvement of the drying efficiency. If the drying efficiency is increased, definitely, then what is going to happen? The tablets are not going to stick to each other. So we are going to focus on improvement of drying efficiency. Third thing that you can improve is you can improve the exhaust system. The way the solvent is getting removed. Okay, on that system you can do the improvement. Okay, so there are some modifications which are done in this standard coating pan. Okay, whereby there is improvement in the drying efficiency. This improvement in the drying efficiency is being brought with the help of three types of system. One is with the help of Pellegrini pan, second is with the help of IMMERSION-SWORD, and third is the IMMERSION-SWORD system, and third is the immersion tube system. So you have Pellegrini pan, IMMERSION-SWORD system, and immersion tube system. Okay, let us see the first one. Okay, that is the IMMERSION-SWORD system. Okay, these are the figures of the IMMERSION-SWORD system, immersion tube system, and Pellegrini pan system. Okay, moving ahead. Okay, immersion tube system consists of a tube. Okay, from which the hot air goes inside. So from here the hot air is going inside, and this tube is immersed inside the tablet bed. So this is your tablet bed. This is how the tablet bed is moving. and inside this tablet bed, your tube is been immersed. If you have seen the standard coating pan that was there, you have seen the R&D coater. Where was the tube? The tube was somewhere over here, isn't it? The tube was somewhere over here, and the exhaust was somewhere over here. And it, from here, from outside only, it was blowing the hot air. Here, what is happening is this tube is blowing the air inside the tablet bed, and because of which now the drying system has been improved. Okay, so in immersion tube system, the coating solution is applied with the heated air, and from here, okay, if you see over here, the air is been applied from here. So from here the air is been applied. Sorry, from here the coating solution is been applied, and from here the air is been applied. Right. So coating solution and the air, they are applied simultaneously. Okay, inside the bed of the tank. Okay, so in immersion tube system, the coating solution is applied with the heated air from the immersion tube. So this tube is immersed inside the bed. That's why it's known as immersion tube system. This immersion tube system is done in order to improve the drying of the tablets. So once again, just to tell you the parts, you have an inlet of air supply from here. You have an exhaust from where the what you call that the solvent is getting removed. You have a pan. This is the pan. From here, the liquid has been applied in the form of, and here you have the atomized air. So in form of fine particles, this is getting applied. The liquid is getting applied. This is the spray nozzle, right, from here. Okay, and the tablet bed, and then the tablets are getting dried. This is the modification in your standard coating pan. It is known as immersion tube system. The second one is immersion system. In immersion sword system, at the base, okay, so you have a tube, and at the base of the tube you have a sword. Okay, you have metal sword over here. So if you see over here, there is a perforated metal sword, and this perforated metal sword, what it does is it blows the hot air inside the pan. So the amount, so the area in which the hot air is blown is increased over here. Okay. So from here, your inlet of air supply is there, right? It goes inside. You have a perforated fan. From this perforated fan, your hot air comes out. It goes inside the bed. From here, it dries the what you call that, the tablets. Okay, the tablet coating, and from over here, from the sides, the hot air, the exhaust is getting removed, and hot air is completely gone from. Okay, so this is the perforated sword system. So once again, this is inlet of air supply from here. From here, there is exhaust. This is the pan cover. This is the perforated sword over here, and this is the tablet. Okay, this also. So what happens over here? Drying air is introduced through this device, and it flows upwards. So it goes inside the tablet, and then it moves upwards, right? And from the exhaust, it is getting removed, right? So it is somewhat inside out kind of a system, right? Okay. Let us move further to the next modification, that is known as a Pellegrini pan system. In Pellegrini pan system, what you have is you have the baffles that are present over here. Because if you see over here, these are the baffles that are present. What they are going to, this is the baffle that is present over here. This is the baffle that is present over here. So what these baffles are going to do? How these baffles are going to help? These baffles, okay, they help always a new surface of the, they help in the tumbling of the tablet. And because of the tumbling of the tablet, every time a new surface is going to come in contact with your gun. Okay. So application of the coating solution is also improved because of this baffles. Okay. And also what is happening is every time a new surface is getting exposed to what? To your drying, to your hot air also. So every time a new surface is getting exposed to your hot air, and every time a new surface is getting exposed to your spray solution. And because of this, what's happening? That the coating efficiency is being increased and the drying takes place uniformly. Application of coat takes place uniformly onto the tablet surface. So these three are the modification in your standard coating pan. So if you see the equipments, I have written standard coating pan and its modification. So this is about the standard coating pan and the modifications that are there in the standard coating pan. Let us new modern equipments that have been developed now. These systems are known as perforated pan system. If you have seen the earlier pans, these all were not perforated in nature. They were continuous pans, isn't it? Smooth, continuous pans were there. Now the pans that have been developed are perforated pans. Okay, how these perforated pans are going to help, that we are going to study over here now. Now, how this perforated coated pans also rotates, okay, or on the horizontal axis, and it is done inside a housing. So you have a house, and inside this house, so you have a house over here. Inside this house, the perforated coating pans, they are rotating. This house is, this is going to help you to have GMP kind of a product. So in order to have GMP, good manufacturing practices, you can have this housing, and inside a closed chamber, the coating is now being carried out. Okay, the coating solution similarly is been applied with the help of the spray nozzles. Like you had spray nozzles earlier, over here also the coating is being applied with the help of the spray nozzles on the guitar. And this coaters, okay, this coating pan is going to help in the drying system. Okay, can you tell me how this coating pan, these perforated pans are going to help in the drying system? I give you 1 minute to think. From the perforation, the air will be supplied. You mean to say hot air, Sanjana? Perfectly right. 1 second. What is going to improve? Good. Very well thought of. Right. Who is this one? Kamlesh, absolutely right. It is going to take the hot air outside. So the exhaust is going to be removed. Right. Over here, they have shown in the same way. There is an outlet of airflow from here. So there is inlet of airflow from here. It goes inside onto the tablet bed, and from here it is getting removed. Perfectly right. So again, the drying is going to get improved. Again, it is outside in kind of a system. It's coming from outside, it is going inside the tablet bed, and again it is getting removed. So the effective area is definitely going to increase. Perfectly right. Anything else? So it is not only improving the drying, it is also exhaust. Okay, you have few that also we are going to see, whereby the air comes from outside, as Sanjana said, and it goes inside the tablet bed, and from here they are getting removed outside. You have these kinds of system also, and you have these kinds of system also, from where the air is coming from outside, going inside the tablet bed, and from the perforation the exhaust is getting removed. Okay, now let us see the different equipments that are there. Okay, the first kind of a system, the three kinds of system that are there are known as acyla quota system, high quota system, and DRIA quota system. Okay, so there are three types of system. Let us see the first type of system, that is acyla quota system. In acyla quota system, okay, the drying air is directed inside the drum from outside. So from here the drying air is coming inside. As you see the arrows over here, it is coming inside. You have a spray gun which is spraying coating material onto the tablet bed. From here the tablet, the air is going inside into the tablet, and from the perforations the exhaust is getting removed. Right? What this all helps is, this all helps in the improvement in the drying system. Let us see the video of this. Are you able to hear?
No, sir.
You're not able to hear?
No.
Whatever is the background, you can't hear that?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Let me, just a second. No, my volume is totally full. I will tell you what they are talking about. It is basically the advertisement of their product. If you see over here, okay, if you see over here, this pan is perforated in this way. So this pan is perforated, okay, and this is the housing in which this pan is going to go. This pan can be changed. If you have seen the, so you can choose the drums. If you see over here, just see these drums. See, these are perforated in this way. So this is the changer of the product. He has removed one pan, having one product, and now he's replaced with the other pan. Okay. So this is the drum exchange process that has taken place. You can see the perforations over here. This is the control panel where he is adjusting all the spray speed, etc. These are the spray guns. If you see over here, these are the spray guns. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spray guns that are over here, right? He is showing how the drum exchange takes place. This is having a 460-liter capacity, this drum. This is the wash process that they are doing now. Now he is inserting 530 liters drum. The earlier was somewhat 460 something. So now for another product, he is using another drum. It is basically the advertisement of their product. But I just wanted to show you this. This is an example of an Acela quota. Okay, this mechanism is based on Acela quota, right? I just wanted to show you the modern equipments that are used in the industry now for quoting, right? Okay, moving ahead. Now let us go to a DRIA quota system. In DRIA quota system, okay, what happens is the material, the air, it comes from outside, as Sanjana talked about. So the air is coming from outside. It is going inside the tablet pan. Okay, from the perforation, the air is coming inside. The hot air is coming inside. It is drying the tablet bed. Okay, as this bed is moving, every time a new surface is getting, so this tablet stumble on it, and every time a new surface is coming in contact with the hot air. Once it is getting dried, and once the solvent is removed, this solvent containing hot air is getting removed from this exhaust which is present at the center. Okay, so it is kind of an outside in kind of a technology, and then again outside kind of technology. Okay, so exhaust is coming from the back of the pan over here. You have something known as a higher quota system. In a higher quota system, the shape is little bit different. Okay, you have a hexagonal or hexagonal round kind of a shape. Okay, whereas the other methods are similar. From here, the hot air is coming inside. These are the spray guns. They are spraying it, and from here, the exhaust is going outside. These all modifications in higher quota system, in drier quota system. Okay, these all are done in order to improve the efficiency of the drying. Okay, see over here the high quota system. This is the hot air. This is the 3D animation. The air is coming from outside. It is falling onto the bed. These are the details of the perforations. These are the baffles which are present inside. So we are going to assess the tumbling of the tablets. You can have different pan shapes. These are the guns that are present inside. So you have different spray bars. This is the spray gun. So you have air that is going inside this spray gun. This air helps the solution to convert into fine droplets, which are known as atomized air, isn't it? So the solution is converted into fine droplets with the help of this air that is coming inside it. So from one side, I'm not talking about the hot air now. This is for assisting the solution to convert into droplets and to spray. There are the various parts that are present inside the gun. These are the volumes. This is the liquid that we are going to spray onto the tablet. move further to the fluidized bed coating system. Now, fluidized bed coating system is similar. Are you able to hear me? Have you understood up till
Yes,
now?
sir.
Okay, okay. So let's move ahead with the fluidized coating system. Up till now, in last year, we have studied fluidized bed dryers (FBD). Then little in my 3 to 4 lectures earlier, I had shown you last week or last Friday, I showed you about the FBG. Okay, that was fluidized bed granulator. Now today we are going to study about the fluidized bed coater. In each and every system in fluidization, whatever the equipments are, the principle is the same, whereby the material is being fluidized. In FBG, we have seen the powders, they were what fluidized, okay, with the help of the hot air that was blowing upwards, right? In the similar manner over here also, the tablets are suspended, okay, the tablets are fluidized into this columnar chamber in the center. So in the center, what you do is you blow hot air. This hot air fluidizes the tablet from the top or from below. What you do is you spray the along with the hot air, you spray the coating solution. Every time as these tablets are moving, as these tablets are suspended in air, that's why every time a new surface is coming in contact with the coating solution and the tablets get coated. At the same time, as hot air after coating, as the hot air is being blown, what is going to happen? It is also going to help in the drying process also. Okay, so this is how the drying as well as coating, both this process takes place simultaneously. Okay, let us see the video of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this is the chamber. These are the observation windows. You put the granules or the tablets, whichever you want to coat, and the hot air is being blown from here, which helps the material to get suspended. It may be the granules if you want to coat the granules, tablets if you want to coat the tablets, they are suspended over here. At the same time, what you're doing is you're spraying the solution. Okay, this solution can be sprayed. It can be sprayed from below or it can be sprayed from the top also. And slowly and steadily, your material is getting coated. You can have a top spray model or you can have a bottom spray model. This is how the liquid is sprayed. So you have a hot air along with the solution. If it is sprayed, then what is going to happen? It is going to come in the form of an atomized particles. So inside you have an inner partition. From here the material is going to come inside and it's going to get, okay, which the height of which can be adjusted. The inner partition height can be adjusted. If you move it a little bit on the top, then more material is going to come inside and more material is going to be blown. If you move it a little bit down, that inner partition, then less material is going to flow. Okay. Now, along with that, we have something known as continuous coaters. Let us see. Here can you the background, the sound?
No, sir.
No? Okay, fine. These are the continuous coaters. You can see over here, these are also perforated pans. These are the perforated pans containing baffles. This is an automated process. So from one side you pour the product, and from the second time, from here the material has been poured inside. So here you save the space, you save the time, okay, and it is a continuous process. From one side the material has been poured inside. See, from here you put the material which goes inside the coating chamber. So continuous, this process is going on continuously. The tablets, they go inside. That tumbled. These are the baffles that are present inside. This is the perforated pan. They come in contact with the spray guns. Coating happens. These are the pumps which are helping for spraying of the material. If you see this tumbling of the tablets, very nicely shown over here. The tablets are tumbling inside the coater, inside the pan. This red is the hot air and this blue is the exhaust. The hot air is coming from outside, it is going inside, okay, and then the exhaust is getting removed. Continuously the final product is also getting removed. The adjustment is made in such a way that slowly the tablets, they come in contact with these spray guns, they get coated, and the final product is getting continuously removed. This process can go on continuously for 7 to 8 days without the stoppage of the machine. This is the control panel. So the process variables can be perfectly set. How much amount of atomized air you want to put inside the spray gun, with what speed, how much volume should go inside the spray gun, what should be the temperature of the hot air, what amount of material, tablets or granules should go inside. These are auxiliary equipments that are there for air handling, for post and conditioning,